Hey there, super readers. Welcome. I am so pumped you're here today because we are about to go on a super special mission. That's right, a mission to unlock your reading superpowers. So if you've got a cape, grab it because we're starting our first challenge right now.
So are you ready? Are you ready to become a faster, stronger, and way smarter reader than ever before? Yeah? Good. Because this is not just some boring lesson. Oh no. This is a challenge. And our mission? It starts right now. Okay, first things first. Our very first superpower is becoming a word detective. So, what's a word detective? Well, it means that when you stumble upon a word you don't know, you don't just give up. No way. You put on your detective hat and start looking for clues to solve the mystery.
And every good detective needs a top secret tool, right? Ours is called context clues. Just think about it like this. A mystery word is like a missing puzzle piece. All the other words and sentences around it, well, those are the other pieces of the puzzle. They help you see the whole picture, so you can figure out exactly what that mystery word means. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's try this out for real. Look at this sentence. It says, they collect nectar from blossoms and carry it back to the hive to make honey. Nectar. What could that be? Well, look at the clues. The sentence says they use it to make honey. That's a huge clue, right? It totally helps us guess that nectar must be that sweet, yummy liquid that bees get from flowers. See? You did it. Case closed. Awesome job, detective. Now, besides finding clues inside a sentence, we can also figure out a really important thing about the whole story. Who is telling it? This is called the point of view. And you know what? There's a really easy way to think about it. Just ask yourself, who's holding the story's camera? Who's showing us everything that's going on?
Okay, so let's check out the two main ways a story can be told. If a character in the story is holding the camera and talking, you'll hear words like I or my, like I woke up early. That's called first person. It feels like you're right there, inside their head. But if some narrator who's not in the story is holding the camera, you'll see names like Liam or words like he, like Liam woke up early. That's called third person. It's kind of like you're watching a movie about them. Simple, right?
All right, word detectives, you totally rocked that first power. You've mastered finding clues. So now, let's use all those amazing words to build something awesome. Are you ready? It is time to unlock power number 2 and become super sentence builders.
So, every super sentence needs some really important words. And you know what the most important ones are called? Proper nouns. I like to think of them as VIPs, very important words. They're the special, one-of-a-kind names for people, like maybe your name or Sam, or places, like the Grand Canyon, or even your favorite cookie, like an Oreo. And 'cause they're so special, so VIP, they always get a capital letter, like a celebrity.
But wait, sentences aren't just about names of things, right? They need action, and that's where verbs jump in. Literally, verbs are the action words. They're what bring a sentence to life. Think about it. A bird doesn't just sit there, it flies. And you don't just stare at a trampoline, you jump on it. Verbs are the words that make everything happen.
Okay, so we've got our VIP words, our proper nouns, and we've got our action words, our verbs. But to make our sentences really pop, to make them sparkle, we need to paint a picture for the person reading. And we do that with sense words. We're about to go on a super fast trip through all 5 of our senses to see how they make reading way more fun. Ready?
First up, our sense of taste. Imagine you're biting into a big yellow lemon. It's sour. Whoa, that one word tells your brain exactly what that feels like, doesn't it?
Okay, next up, sight. What do you see? You're walking and you spot something on the ground. It's not just any old coin, it's shiny. You can almost see the sunlight bouncing off of it.
And how about sound? Let's listen. A big storm is coming. You see a flash of lightning, and then kaboom! The thunder was loud. That word makes you feel the rumble.
Now for our sense of touch. Picture this. You're all snuggled up on the couch, ready for a movie. The blanket you're wrapped in feels so soft. So cozy.
And last but not least, smell. You're walking past the garden just after it rained. You take a big sniff. The flower smells so fresh. See? When you use all 5 senses, it makes reading feel like you're actually in the story.
You guys are doing so great. Seriously,
Now, get ready for our third superpower. This one is super cool. It's time to master secret word codes. Ooh! These are special patterns and little word parts that can totally change a word's sound or what it means. Just like that. Okay, so these codes are all about finding patterns. And I want to start with my all-time favorite magic trick. Are you watching? We have the word cap. Hear that A sound? C-A-P. It makes that short ass sound. Now, watch closely. Abracadabra, we add a silent, magical E to the end, and boof! The word is now cape. That sneaky magic E makes the A say its real name, A. Isn't that the coolest trick? These secret codes also have these awesome snap-on parts. First, there are prefixes. They snap right onto the beginning of a word. Think of re like an again button. So if you reread a book, you read it again. And un is like a not button. If something is unsafe, it's not safe. Then you have suffixes. They snap onto the end of a word, like when you add or s to compare stuff, like something is big, something else is bigger, and that thing over there is the big est. Wow, just look at you. You've unlocked so many powers. You're a word detective, a sentence builder, and a code master. That is amazing. So what do you say we put all of those incredible superpowers to work and explore a real story together? Let's do it. Okay, let's dive into this story. It's called The Great Fuzz Frenzy. Here's how it all begins. A fuzzy green tennis ball falls into the prairie dog's hole. Whoa, can you picture that? A fuzzy green tennis ball? See, you already know what fuzzy and green are. Those are sense words. You're already using your sentence-building powers. So get this. The prairie dogs pull all the fuzz off of this tennis ball. So, here's my question for you. What do you think they did with all that fuzz? Did they eat it? Nah. Did they just throw it away? Nope. Get ready for this. They made fuzzy clothes and hats out of it. How cool is that? See what you just did? You used your superpowers to not just read the words, but to actually think about the story. That's exactly what being a super reader is all about.
Mission accomplished, super readers. You did it! I knew you could. You worked so hard. And guess what? You've unlocked all of your brand new reading superpowers.
Just look at everything you can do now. You are officially a word detective, solving word mysteries with context clues. You're a super sentence builder, using those VIP words, action words, and sense words. You can crack secret word codes, like that awesome magic E trick. And now, you can use all of these amazing skills to explore any story you want.
That's right. You are officially a super reader. You're ready for anything. The entire world of books, filled with awesome characters and incredible magical places, is just waiting for you. So I have one last very important question for you. With all of your new superpowers, what amazing adventure are you going to read next?